Good afternoon, everyone. Country Flyboy here, and today we're back in Kerbal. This time, I'm going to challenge myself. So we are going to go to my sandbox mode. I actually probably going to be recording a video on this one really soon because I'm getting ready to go to the moon. But for now, we're going to go to my sandbox mode. And today, I'm going to challenge myself to build and fly a rocket from first person. Now, I could just go with one of the pre-builts, but I kind of like building the rockets. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. So we're actually going to just go and build a rocket. I don't think I'm going to build anything too fancy, just something that can get to orbit. Yeah, let's just take... Let's launch Skylab. How about that? We'll do a Skylab launch. So... what do we need? We need a command pod. Alright, we're on the launch pad, ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and set my throttle down to 10% here. And we're going to bring up the ascent guidance autopilot. Now, I'm not going to use it, but it will allow us to set up our ascent path. So I've already figured in the ascent path. It's a pretty powerful rocket, so we can actually do the gravity turn pretty early, about 200 meters per second, 1.4 kilometers, whichever comes fast or sooner. This window does take up some room, so I'm gonna... Can I hide this anywhere? No. Darn. Alright, we'll set this right here. I do want to have this window visible. We also need this one. We need a circularization burn at the apoapse. No auto warp. I'm not going to be using the autopilot at all. So, we should be good to go. It's going to be fun. I am probably going to die, but that's why I put the launch escape system on here. Alrighty. 3. Oh wait, did I ever turn SAS on? Yes, SAS is on. Alrighty. I'll try to put this... right here. Can I zoom? Oh yeah, I can zoom out. Cool. Alrighty. This is where I want that, right there. So you can sort of see, I have this here for my apoapse and periapse heights. I want to get this to 100,000 kilometers, and this gravity turn should get us there. Alright, so 3, 2, 1. Engines are burning. 3, fall up. And we're going. Waiting on 200 meters per second. Again, the gravity turn. We want to keep our FPV right on that. We need to throttle back because we're getting way too much drag. I said this rocket is pretty powerful. Oh, this is a lot harder than it looks because of the low res. Trying to keep my FPV right on that nav ball ascent guidance. Let's go ahead and do our roll. I'm going to turn an SAS off. And back on. Turn SAS off for that roll. Try to keep the flight path vector on that ball there. So we'll be following our gravity turn exactly. I want to look out the side window, but I won't because I'm too focused. Alright, throttle back up, jettison the boosters. A little high over our planned gravity trajectory. Coming up on the mesosphere, so stand by for tower jettison. Oh, we're in the mesosphere, coming up on the thermosphere, sorry. Thermosphere, tower jet. Alright, we need to get our apoapse height to about 100,000. We're at 65,000 now. Get rid of this window, it's not useful anymore. $75,000 on the apoapse. Alright, we're at 100,000, 111,000 on the apoapse. Alright, hide that, we don't need it anymore. I want a circularization burn at the next apoapse create node. Alright, now I need to go back to external view for just a second. Alright, so it did create it, but it doesn't look like it's going to show up on the inside one. I am a bit worried about that. It's a 72 meter per second burn in 7 minutes. Well, that was actually pretty fun, trying to fly that from first person. We made it to space, we just need to circularize our orbit. Periapsis is not negative, too, so we actually did pretty good. I'm going to put this on prograde for a second, and it'll hold a prograde for me. And I'm going to keep it in external view. Well, we'll go back to, see if I can't find, well, no. Let's go back to external view for just a second. And 7 minutes, I want to make sure that this node comes back to prograde. You can see here's our maneuver node. We want to make our maneuver burn there. But otherwise, that wasn't half bad, actually. Let's see. We launched from the Space Center there. It's right about here. Wow, that's not bad at all. Don't I have a... Yeah, that's where the other guys are at, so... Damn, that wasn't bad at all. That was actually pretty good. So we just need to circularize. I forgot to put solar panels on this thing. There's our separation thingy. So I have a limited amount of battery supply. So, knowing that, I'm going to leave the lights off. Forgot to put solar panels on. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, 6 minutes. I'm going to speed up time for a little bit here. Alright, I've sped time up. We're now a minute and a half away from the maneuver. Now we want this to be a 50-50 burn. It's a 72.2 meter per second burn, and our engine generates 320 meters per second at full blast. So 50-50, just 1 second. So at T-minus 1 second, we begin the burn. It might not even take that. Alright, so 1 minute out. Go back. Oh, that's beautiful. Get a screenshot of that. You can kind of see the planet out that window there. Ah, you know what? I can't see my freaking nav shit. Alright, I'm going to hold external view until we need to do the burn, because this little bit doesn't pop up to tell me when to actually start the burn. So I'll wait till 2 seconds out, go back to first person, then do the burn. I'm going to set this to maneuver, so it go ahead and sets there. 15 seconds. We're not even going to need full blast on the throttle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Well, shit, I thought that would do it. Sorry. Had to do some of that from outside view. Let's look. Our apoapse height is 111.4. Periapse 109.9. Not too bad. It's a relatively even orbit, actually. Alright, so we're going to remove all nodes. And we're good. This thing actually still has more fuel. I guess we didn't need that tank there. I'm gonna have to there's still a decent amount of fuel left in that, and I need to jettison it. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, it's a video game, it's not too wasteful. Alrighty then, so this engine is now lit and ready to go. That's just gonna be in orbit forever, because we're in a freaking stationary orbit. And we are in orbit. We got in orbit with first person. But we're not done. We're not done, Valentina. She's all by herself in this command pod. Alright, so I'm gonna enable RCS. Let's see if I can't spin us around. Look at that. It's so pretty. Let's see, I want to screenshot some of this. Yeah, now that I got all that MechJeb windows hidden. Just real quick, let me go back to external, make sure we're not... Yeah, that's still drifting away. I don't want that to come up and smack us in the back. We're pretty close to it. Actually, I wonder if I could flip this around. Let's go this way. Let's point retrograde for a second. I had SAS on and it's constantly trying to move me back to prograde. I'm an idiot. There we go. How much monopropellant did we use? Ah, I still got plenty. And then you can actually see our thingy. If I turn SAS off for just a second. There's our other module. Alright, turn SAS back on. And I think it should just go back into kill rotation mode. So let's flip this thing back around prograde. There we go. Let's go for an EVA. Why the hell not? Turn on that. Lights on. And our ship is in space. And we're in space and we're having a good time. Valentina's happy as a damn clown. I'm going to turn this on because I want to keep an eye on my EVA propellant. I'm actually going to go check out our other module. As long as I don't lose track of that, I'm being a bit brave right now. Try to ease close to this thing. Yeah, I want to complete whatever we're doing. Let's say we left a wrench in here or something and the engineers wanted us to get it back. I want to do all this while we're on the light side of the planet, because if we go into the dark side, I'm not going to be able to find that thing again. This is so cool! I wish you could do first person while you're on EVA. That'd be really neat. It's kind of a waste. That's a big hunk of rocket to just have floating in space forever now. I put way too much fuel in it. I guess I didn't need that, the liquid SRBs. I think that was what gave me too much fuel in this stage. I wonder if we can get nice and inside here. Nice and comfy. There. Valentina's got her a nice little house. She's got her little house in space. Alright, that's enough clowning around. Okay. Let's get back to that thing. Grab that. Climb back up to the door and board. And we're back in our ship. Cool beans. We went down there and checked out that other bit. I'm kind of happy I actually managed to pull this off. I thought for sure I would need that launch escape system. But we actually managed to pull it off. We got into orbit pretty smoothly. I wonder if I can bring back up that ascent guidance thing. Yeah, I mean, towards the end, we got a little above our planned gravity turn path. So we ended up flying something more like a 100% path almost, as opposed to the 75% one. This is cool. And if I check Delta V, oh, we still have 2,500 Delta V, which is way more than we need. Okay. Well, this video is getting too long, so let's go ahead and plan a return. So again, I'm going to use MechJeb to make my life a little easier, and that is landing guidance. We don't want to land on the pad. I'm going to pick a target on the map. I'll land right here. That's where I want to land. Land at target. Oh, you know what? I think that enables the autopilot. Fuck it. I'm gonna burn. I need to do it right fucking now, though. So turn this thing retrograde, please, Valentina. Which we are. This is gonna be tough. I need to bring my periapsis down to about 60,000 and need to do it right fucking now, so... $50,000. Where's that put us? On the other side of the planet. We're not going to be able to land where I want. Alright, so... get rid of that. We'll just have to land... fuck it. Winging it. Just winging it. Get this down to sea level. And we'll look how we're doing. Alright, that's down to below sea level. So, I think that's too shallow a trajectory. Well, I mean, it is going to take us back to the planet. I want to touch down in the ocean, though. So we're going to burn retrograde a little bit more. Let's get this to minus 50. Well, let's say minus 25. See where that puts us. Alright, let's get it to minus 50. Minus 51. That looks good. Should touch down... probably right up... it's a little close to that land, though. Tell you what, let's go, normal, please. Oh no, radial. We want radial out to raise our inclination. I'm gonna do this one from the map view. Alright, radial. Maybe it is normal. Hold on. I can't remember which one raises it and which one... there we go. It is normal, not radial. Bring my path up. Now we turn retrograde, bring this back down to that shoreline. Actually, I don't think we need to. There we go. I go back to the map. Oh my god, this thing's a huge, wasteful rocket. That's got a ton of fuel left in it. Oh well, ain't nothing we can do about it. Is that my other half of the rocket? I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care. Alright, we're getting below 100,000 meters here in just a second. Let's go back to first person. So, we want to keep it retrograde. Let's disable RCS. We don't need that anymore. Make sure our staging is good. So we're going to jettison that, then we just need to hit the staging button to activate the parachutes. We're on retrograde, and we're on a return trajectory to Splashdown somewhere. So we just need to get this below 100,000, and we'll be ready to Yeah, be ready to splash the thingy, or jettison the rocket. Alright. That's jettisoned. Go to external view real quick, and you can see it. There it goes. That should burn up in the atmosphere and waste all that precious fuel. We're on our way back down. Alright, I'm going to turn this right side up. And switch it to just regular stability assist. And that way it'll basically just kill the rotation. Wow, I didn't realize we had 2 mech Jeb modules on here. That was a waste. I mean, this whole mission was a waste. All that fucking fuel I've wasted in both stages, monopropellant wasted. Christ, everything else. All for nothing. Alright, let's set this to about 10 degrees. And back in the atmosphere. Alright, Valentina, here comes the re-entry. This is the fun part. We should splash down. So I just gotta use what's on screen to tell me when to do my parachutes. I want to arm the parachute about 10,000 meters, and it should deploy right at 2,000 meters. Try to keep this on retrograde. Let's see, we're on retrograde, so we're actually pointing away from our path of travel right now, so direction of travel is to our back. We're looking behind us. Alright, we're exiting the thermosphere, coming into the mesosphere now. And we should start seeing the fire here in just a little bit. Yep, here it comes. Alright, I'm not even going to touch the stick. I just want to keep it straight. It should, ballistic physics, keep us nice and straight. Cross your fingers, everyone. God, this is something else. You have no way of knowing if you're going in the right way. You can't see the direction you're going. Oh, she is shaking. Oh God, we're at Mach 6 right now. Top right, all those numbers up there. Alright, coming up about halfway through the mesosphere now. So far, so good. This is something else. I mean, you cannot see where you're going. Alright, coming up on 20,000 kilometers. That's the engine exploding as it burns up. Alright, entering the thermosphere now. Not the thermosphere, the stratosphere. Alright, I'm going to turn off SAS and just let our ballistic trajectory carry us. You can see a screenshot of that. Alright, we're going to arm our parachute. Our parachute is safe to arm now. At 10,000 kilometers is where we want to arm it. There's 12. Mark. 11. Parachute's armed. That should deploy at about 2,000. So once our radar altimeter starts working, or it deploys right fucking now. That ain't good. I did not want that to deploy this soon. Oh well, it looks like it was safe to deploy anyway. Drogue chutes would have been nice. We could do like a 2-stage parachute deployment. Drogues and then main chutes. There we go. I'll keep this in first person until we splash down. Our surface speed is 8 meters per second. Our vertical speed, yep, 8 meters per second. So, cool. And looks like we are going to touch down over in the water. So we're not going to break any bones. All in all, I would call that a successful mission. So we built the rocket, flew the rocket, all in first-person view. That was actually pretty fun. I need to do that again one day. Maybe with a different rocket, though. 3, 2, 1, splash. And we're back home on Kerbal. Get a screenshot and back to external view. All in all, I think everything worked out. Still got our thermal shield, heat shield. Where did we touch down? Ooh, not bad, actually. That wasn't bad at all. Our trajectory took us to right here. That's where we touched down. So, if the atmosphere didn't exist, this is where we would have landed. But since the atmosphere exists on this planet, slows our rocket down, this is actually where we landed. Moonbuster lander. That was a test mission, I believe. Alrighty then, that is going to do it for this video. We're going to get Valentina out. She's going to go on another EVA, just for fun. Alrighty, let's get her thoughts on the whole thing. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Well, you did actually go to space, though, Valentina, so it kind of was necessary, but whatever. Anyway, we just flew a rocket in first person. Next video with Kerbal, I have no freaking idea. Probably a moon landing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Take care, everybody.